Hey, what's up mortals, it is Agent Xerxes here, and before we get into the video, there's a few things I'd like to say. A quick thank you to our supporters on Patreon. The full list will be at the end of the video. If you'd like to support us and our content, please go over there and check it out. If you have a what if idea, and you want it done by us ASAP, you can now commission it from us. Go into the Discord that is in the description of this video, and DM the head writer. Tell him your idea and he will explain the process to you. Now with that all out of the way, let's get into the video. It all began for Deku with a fire. Not a big forest fire or a large explosion in a city. No, this fire was his own doing. He awakened to a fire quirk. He was so excited to finally have a quirk that he set his house on fire, and his excitement slowly turned to fear. As his mother tried to escape the house with him, but it was too late. Beams were falling everywhere. The fire was getting hotter and hotter, but no matter what, she protected him, knowing there was no place to run. She embraced Deku and waited for the end to come. Eventually, a small group of local heroes showed up and retrieved Deku and his mother, only to find out that only Deku survived. 1 week passed until Deku woke up. Deku wakes up to find a small group of heroes in the hospital room. Gran Torino, All Might, Endeavour, Recovery Girl, Eraserhead, the Chief of Police, and UA High's Principal Nezzard.
Ah, good, you're awake. Ha, young man, are you alright? Tell us what happened.
Where am I? Where's my mom? Perhaps the child needs time to breathe. He has been through quite the ordeal.
That is irrational. We need to know if this was a villain attack or not.
Aizawa! Not in front of the child. He's clearly already frightened.
Fine.
Where's my mom?
Can't you see the boy's been through enough? He wants answers as much as us. I'm sorry.
Deku goes fanboy for a moment.
Hey, I know you. You're the number 2 hero. With more rescues than even All Might. Your quirk is called Hellflame. I think it's an emitter type quirk. It gives you like a pyrokinetic ability, so you can create and control fire in a vast of different ways. It's how you've managed to save so many people because of your ingenuity with a quirk that is mostly expected to destroy things. You're amazing!
Endeavour smiles, then frowns.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but we think your mother has died. We found a body at the fire site protecting you, but the body was beyond recognition. Tell us who was at that house with you when the fire started.
Deku shakes his head in disbelief.
No, it's impossible. Mom can't be dead.
Your mom? So what was her name?
Inko Midoriya.
Endeavour looks horrified.
Enji, what's wrong? Does that name mean something to you?
Endeavour takes a deep breath, then shakes his head.
No, it's nothing. So what is your name, young man?
I'm Izuku Midoriya. Kachan calls me Deku, though mostly to make fun of me.
Izuku, I am sorry we couldn't save your mom. But do you know of any family that can take care of you?
It's always been only me and my mom. I've never even met my dad.
Endeavour nods, knowing that was probably the case.
Okay, well then. Would you like to come live with me?
Deku looked up, shocked.
Why?
Well, it's either that, or that local orphanage, without any family to take you in.
Deku thinks for a moment, still processing the fact that his mom will never come back. He nods.
Okay. What are you thinking, Enji?
Agreed. We still need to question the boy.
Not what I meant. You already have children. Will you really be able to take care of another child?
Look, those children are different. I'm not going into it, but besides anything else this young boy has, know when he needs somebody, and unless any of you know anything about caring for a child, the responsibility is left up to me.
Everyone quietly mumbles under their breath in agreement.
As for you, Gran Torino, he's been through a lot. and he has settled into things, I will ask him about the incident.
Very well, that's reasonable enough, I suppose.
The chief of police speaks up for the first time.
But
Nezu raises his hand in silence to the chief.
Endeavour is right. We must wait. We cannot expect a child to remember such a tragic event with accuracy if they are stressed or scared or under duress. We will wait.
fine.
A few hours later, Deku had been released from the hospital and taken to Endeavor's mansion, where he was greeted by 4 children, 3 of which were less fierce-looking than the one of the same age as Deku. He had half red hair and half white hair, but on half his face, he had a burn scar.
This is your new family. From your left to your right, you have Fuyumi Toya, Natsuo, and Shoto. He is destined to take All Might's place. He will surpass even me.
Deku looks amazed.
Wow! What's your quirk?
Half hot, half cold. He can use my powers and his mother's. He's going through a phase of rebellion right now, though.
Screw you.
He turns away to go back inside.
Hey, disrespect me all you want, but don't treat Izuku like this. He just lost his mother to a fire.
All shocked, Deku, sad, starts crying.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's my fault.
What do you mean?
I was so excited to get my quirk that I...
You have a quirk. Can I see it?
I don't want to kill anyone else.
Listen to me. I can take anything you can dish out. Show me. I'd like to see.
Deku nods and creates a fireball in his hand. See? I killed my mom. Endeavor kneels down.
It's not your fault. It was an accident. There are plenty of people who accidentally hurt people when their quirk activates. I'll train you to control your powers properly if you want.
Deku nods.
Yes, please.
Over the next few years, Deku and Shoto were trained by Endeavor. Deku was more thankful to the training. Deku happened to be the perfect training partner for Shoto. Endeavor had organized Deku's school to tell the students what had happened, and Katsuki was shocked. The shock was enough to force him to take a big look at himself. He's still confident, but now in this timeline, he's less of a pompous ass and more just confident in his abilities. A few years later, Deku and Todoroki are running to the exam site. Todoroki for the recommendation exams location, and Deku for the regular exams location.
Good luck, brother. We've been training together for how many years? You should know I won't need any luck. But you better not lose either. Don't worry. I'll show you what I'm made of and come out on top.
They both go their separate ways. Deku goes to the exam hall where President Mike explains the practical exam. How there are 4 robots to destroy, 1 pointers to 3 pointers, and then there's a useless to destroy robot, a 0 pointer. At the exam site, someone is there who Deku had completely forgotten about. Katsuki Bakugo, who is readying himself for the exam when he sees Deku.
Okay, you can do this. You're strong. You're a badass. You're... Deku?
Bakugo shakes his head when he sees Deku pass him. Bakugo goes to go after Deku, who hadn't even noticed him.
What are you all doing? There are no timers in real battle. Go, go, go!
Everyone runs, including Deku, leaving Bakugo alone.
What? Crap. I'll figure that out later. Right now I got an exam to pass.
With Deku, he is not hesitating. Each robot he comes into contact with, he either melts, overheats, and blasts a fireball through their core power system, even saving some people, including a small boy that looked like he has grapes for hair, who was nearly crushed by falling debris.
Thank you! No worries. Now get in there before there's no robots left.
A boy with engine legs destroys a whole bunch of robots. A girl with gravity powers forces the robot to float into the sky, and she releases them, making them smash to the ground, destroying the robots. A light-haired boy who looks like he hasn't gotten sleep in years takes control of other people and forces them to destroy the robots himself, as well as pulling people out of the way of a robot's path. Eventually, there was only 1 minute left. That's when the zero pointer revealed itself, crashing through a giant building, making lots of debris fall. Almost everyone runs in the opposite direction. Deku was about to do the same thing when he heard a girl scream in pain. "Ah, I'm stuck. Somebody help, please." Deku turns around and sees Araka. The girl with gravity powers stuck, unable to escape. He remembers what his father taught him.
To be a top hero, you can't lose. Always aim for the top, pushing other heroes to the ground. If you have to, it's a sad but a fact of life.
As Deku was about to ignore her, he also remembered the regret he's always felt about not being able to save his mom. "No, this time I will save someone." Deku charges up an attack as powerful as he can, and shoots a fire blast at the robot's legs, making it fall to one knee. Deku then starts running up the building, using the fire to stick to the side of the building. Then he charges up another attack and shoots a fire blast at the zero pointer's head, destroying it. He lands back on the ground and helps Araka up, getting the bits of debris that had trapped her. "That's time! If you haven't earned enough points, too bad! Better luck next year!" "Thank you. That was really brave. Well, saving people is part of being a hero too. I wouldn't be much of a hero in training if I abandoned you, would I?" Araka smiles happily. "I'm Ochaka Araka. What's your name?" "Izuku Midoriya, but you can call me Deku." Bakugo shocked and horrified at what he had just seen. "Deku? It really is you." Deku sees Bakugo, but doesn't recognize him. "Do I know you?" "It's me, Katsuki Bakugo. You remember, you used to call me Kachan." Kachan? Is it really you?" "Yeah. What happened to you?" "It's a long story, but..." "Izuku." Deku turns around to see Shoto. "Oh, hey bro."
"Dad wants to see us. Wonder what he wants this time."
"Right. Sorry, Kachan. We'll talk later."
Yeah. See ya."
Deku turns back to Araka. "It was nice meeting you, Araka. Maybe we'll see each other around if we both make it into the hero course." "Yeah, nice meeting you too." He was a bit odd.
He's gotten a lot more tense. He used to be happy, I guess. He did lose his mom in that fire.
"Fire?"
"Yeah. Should have been about 5 years ago. His mom died in a fire, only he survived. Guess now I know how. His quirk." "Wait, his quirk!"
"You don't think he did it, do you?"
"Not intentionally. But he's always wanted a quirk, so maybe when it activated."
Katsuki shakes his head.
"Doesn't matter. Who are you again?"
"Ochaka Araka."
"Well, see you around, Araka."
Back at the Todoroki mansion, NG Todoroki Endeavour is looking at them both fiercely. So... Shoto elbows Deku to shut up. Shoto may hate his father, but he knows when to shut up when he's in one of his moods.
"So, how'd you both do?"
"Well, I passed every exam without fail. I'll need to wait for the written exam, but I know I got in." NG nods happy. He then turns to Deku. Deku smiles. "Well, you know me. I don't even need to wait. I passed the written exam, if not number 1, at least the top 10. As for the practical, let's just say I'm not worried."
Good. Very good. Now the reason I called you here. My sources tell me that a suspicious person is going to be attending UA with you. We think he's the child of a supervillain. We don't know who, though. Only that he's dangerous.
Isn't this top secret? Why are you telling us?
Because I want you two to use your connections as students to find whoever this villain child is and bring him to me. I will interrogate him and find out their master plan and stop it.
You seem worried. Is it really that bad?
I didn't want to worry you, but I believe that for the past 10 or so years, someone has been amassing followers and has built a league of villains, if you will. And if left to their own devices, could bring down the peace we heroes have worked so hard to uphold. Now do not fail me!
both nod and walk away, knowing this was not going to be easy. Thank you all for watching the video to the end. Now there's a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time. So if you're interested, go into the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Secondly, I'd like to thank our $5 Patreon supporters for helping to fund these videos. Lastly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writer for this video, as well as the editor for this video. Their details will be in the description. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, or you're interested in becoming one of those, go to the Discord that is in the description of this video and hit up the head of one of those areas. We're always looking for members to join us. That's it from us for today's video. So thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and hit that like button if you like the video. Until next time, peace out mortals, and have an amazing day.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night.